Hello and welcome to my research proposal presentation. I wish to explore the idea that line managers who perform poorly can impact on workers' accountability to carry out their tasks in a factory on a production line. Workers may feel less inclined to report a safety or quality problem. Other negative outcomes could result in employees wishing to commit sabotage, in turn contributing to financial loss and serious risk to employee and consumer safety. All of these instances could be occurring if employees resent the way their managers treat them. Literature review. There has been much research into good and bad management practices and the performance of employees in many different working environments. Some of the literature has come up with these universally accepted findings. Senior leaders benefit from programs and policies more than their subordinates. Managers who demonstrate respect towards their subordinates receive a higher level of employee engagement. Line managers are vital in ensuring employees remain motivated, productive and compliant with relevant laws and regulations. Being well managed by a line manager who is interested in the progress of their workers produces greater confidence and motivation. Research question and definitions. Research question: less accountability in employees and poor line managers on a factory production line. Could there be a correlation? Definitions: line manager, male or female aged 18 to 70 with 15 to 50 employees working under them. Factory process worker, male or female aged 18 to 70 with no employees working under them. Factory production line, a process line responsible for the output of a specified tonnage of food production in an 8.5 hour shift from 7 to 3:30 p.m. and 3:15 to 11:45 p.m. Good or bad line manager, measured using a 5-scale Likert questionnaire designed by the researcher, administered to a sample of 220 process operators from a parent company that owns 2 food and beverage factories in rural Victoria. Less accountability is measured using a 5-scale Likert questionnaire using the same sample as above. Methodology: sampling, recruitment. Quantitative method will be employed using probability sampling from a stratified random sampling of males and females. The instrument to be used will be a questionnaire, and the strata will consist of 110 males and 110 females from a total factory population of approximately 500 employees. The questionnaire will be emailed to participants, with a second round of questionnaires emailed to non-respondents. Final tabulation of results and analysis will then be conducted. Ethical considerations. The questionnaire will include information about the study and what it is about. Anonymity. Questionnaires will be individually referenced with an identifying number in order to tabulate the results. No names, locations will be used in the questionnaire. Participation is voluntary and participants will be advised only to answer questions they wish to. Contact details of the researcher will be made available for participants to ask any questions about the research. No identifying information will be required about any of the participants' line managers. Conclusion. The research results of this research proposal cannot be generalised to other factory environments. There is more ethnic variability in one of the factory locations than the other, which could bias the results. Different production requirements such as volume output and asset intensity is much higher at one factory than the other, and could mean that this alters perceptions of employees about their line managers because of increased work pressures. This research proposal should obtain a general overview of how employees are feeling about their line managers and how this in turn is affecting their accountability on the production line. If this hypothesis is confirmed, then steps can be taken to improve morale and accountability and reduce costly mistakes and suspected saboteurs in one of the factory locations where it is suspected that this has been occurring.